I sit here in fear, for something is near. I don't know how to cheer 20 years without beer. That was pretty corny, but let's leave it there. My friends, welcome to another Porch Pondering. And yes, today I ponder, and I hope today forces you, I request that you comment below and help me figure out a show. Oh my God, I thought something grabbed my foot. I'll leave that in too. Friends, I just woke up from a nap and I'm sitting here on my porch and I'm wondering, June 5 is a Monday, next Monday. And as of June 5, I will be starting my 21st year. I will have finished 20 years without cheers of an alcohol nature. Yes, friends, I'm looking for your advice on what you think I should do to celebrate this. As many suggestions as possible. I don't know what I'll pick, but I'll find something. But in the meantime, I'll tell you the story. On June 5, 2003, well, let's just go back maybe 1 month previous. I was sitting in a bar with my boss, having some beers and thinking about the day that we had just gone through, and we were working on a pretty big project. It was 2003. I was about to start a rather large project only 2 years later. But I felt horrible. I felt these tingling sensations through my arms and my legs. I was pale, I was weak, and he recommended I go see his doctor because I had just moved to Calgary only a few years previous and I didn't have my own doctor yet. Well, June 5th, 2003, I'm called in to go see my doctor. And he sat with me. And very solemnly, I'm sure he's done it a few times, he told me I have cirrhosis of my liver and that I have 6 months to 2 years on the outside. But he thought I was closer to the 6 months. He said he would get me on to some blah, blah. I don't remember too much after that point. All I remember is driving home and pulling over 3 or 4 times and just bawling my eyes out. I have kids. That was long before Pasha was born. I have kids. And sure, they had grown, but they still need their dad. No, I wasn't going to accept that. So, what did I do? I blew it that dust. But then what did I do back then? Well, I went and I found myself a different doctor, one that was more positive about the outcome. And he said, yeah, I would agree with his assessment. However, I've seen people turn this around. So while I was on a list for a replacement, I started eating better, incredibly better. I started doing home remedies for the liver cleanses. Every month I did a 14-day cleanse that tasted absolutely horrible every morning. I was bound and frickin' determined. And of course, I did finally, after 7 visits every 3 months for almost 2 years, my liver function tests kept coming back negative. Positive. Bad. And then finally I get called in and he says, you gotta go take more tests because there's something unusual. I thought it was getting worse. Went and took some more tests. Then he sent me for ultrasound. Get the ultrasound. And then finally he calls me in and I says, I'm so scared. And he says, don't be. He says, I've got great news. Your liver function tests are within normal. I've never seen that quick a turnaround. Absolutely beautiful. That's why we had your liver ultrasound checked. the ultrasound done of your liver and it's clear, it's clean, it's pink. Something turned you around. Friends, that's a hard thing to go through. That's a hard thing to sit down your barely grown children and tell them you're dying. And thank God, I'm still here to bug y'all and ask you, how the hell do I celebrate something like that? So friends, comment below. Tell me if you want to know more about the story too. But peace and cheers, love and harmony. And look around today for somebody without a smile. Give them yours. You have more in return. You have more behind the one that you gave them. But the work that one smile will do will be amazing for both them and you. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony.